I just had my cat meow at me for 15 minutes while I was trying to play some Minecraft on my computer, and I had to stop immediately. I did kick her out of the room because she was getting a little too much, because she's very special. The reason why I had to stop is because I needed to realize that I gotta enjoy my cat right now. I'm not gonna have another cat like her in my lifetime, ever. And I know that for a fact because of how special she is. Not in a derogatory way, but also in a nice, kind, loving way. And I know that she's not, I don't know how long she has, and I want that to be as long as possible, but for right now, I have her. I can enjoy her keep trying to keep me up at night by meowing for hours on end. You have to find some sort of enjoyment in that, or else life is going to be a miserable mess. You're never going to think positively in your life if you constantly think that these negative things are necessarily negative, because these negative things still hold some sort of type of pleasure slash enjoyment within themselves. Just like getting slapped in the face for doing something wrong, you kind of have to enjoy that because you're getting some sense slapped into you. And when you're getting sense slapped into you, the enjoyment in that is being able to realize that you are being rude, being crude, being disrespectful, or whatever. And so that sense being slapped back into you is that enjoyment. Now, it's going to hurt. You're going to find that residual, like, I would call it hatred. Excuse me, I wouldn't call it hatred, but it is some sort of distaste for whoever did slap you, right? But if you can hyperfixate on that enjoyment of the slap being there and that sense being knocked back into you, then why hold that resentment? Why even care about the person at all when they just did you a favor in a sense, right? And then, like I said, that's applicable to the cat meowing in the middle of the night. I have to find that joy in her trying to keep me up because I'm not going to get her again. And she is so loving, and all she wants is love and attention. So why should I be hateful towards that cat when all she wants is something nice, something good, and I'm responding to that with something negative? And responding to that thing with something negative will only make the situation worse. Like in general, any situation, you get in a car crash, you shouldn't go yell at the person and freak out and start cursing at them. You should ask if they're okay, get help, swap insurances, and be grateful that you didn't get in a worse car crash, right? And that's very specific because if it was a fatal car crash, there's not really much to be grateful for. But you also, like, there still is some gratefulness to be within that. Be grateful that they didn't die of a long, agonizing pain. And that could just be a very optimistic mindset. But you kind of have to adopt that in life if you want to live a good life. If you're constantly pointing out the bad things in every single scenario, you're never going to have a enjoyable life. Nothing's going to be enjoyable for you, and no one's going to want to be around you. And some people will argue that they can't really control the pessimistic mindset, and I beg to differ. In every scenario, you can compare the two things, the good and the bad. And even if the bad outweighs the good, the fact is that there is still good. So focus on the good. And it's the same way. If there's so many good things but only one bad thing, an imperfectly perfect thing, and you hyperfixate on the bad thing, that's just having a pessimistic mindset. It's not saying that the bad thing outweighs all the good things or that the one good thing outweighs all the bad things. It's saying I'm choosing to focus on these good things and these bad things aren't going to affect me. You're going to succeed so much quicker and so much greater than any other person who thinks otherwise, just because you can take away all the good from any sort of scenario, no matter what. And I will stand 10 toes down for that ideology, is that you should not be thinking negatively at all in your life. Like, yeah, you can address the bad things in life, And like I said, you can still be grateful for the bad things because bad things have to happen in order to have good things. You can't have any bad without any good, and vice versa. So the main message for this video is you don't have to completely adopt the optimistic mindset, but just try your best in every scenario. Kind of take a step back, maybe write down the things that are bad, write down the things that are good. And no matter the difference, no matter how largely scaled that is, whether that be number of reasons why, or no matter the volatility of those two scenarios, good or bad, you still choose to fixate on the good. You still choose to realize the good and choose the good, no matter what. And if you could do that and just try that a couple times, you're going to just feel so much better about every single scenario that you take a step back on. I appreciate you guys for listening in. It's very important to me for you guys to kind of take this in and understand what I'm trying to say. So if you don't understand anything or you need deeper conversation slash connection, I do have an Instagram, a TikTok. I don't really use Twitter, but go ahead. They're all my YouTube handle, Antbanks.y with a dot before the Y. Make sure you subscribe and comment if you have any questions or if anything does bother you, or you kind of want to point out something that's kind of flawed in my philosophy. Go right ahead. I don't mind. I love engaging in conversation and topic exchange when it comes to these type of things. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.